What's happening, YouTube? Welcome back to the Infinite Chris channel where the possibilities are infinite. I want to apologize to all you guys about the delay on my releasing of videos, as I did fall ill after the Christmas holiday, so I apologize about that. I'm feeling a lot better now, and what you see on screen is a team code given to me by a viewer. It's a singles code, so we're going to hop into a few singles battles today, 6v6. And we're gonna see how it does. So yeah, movesets, abilities, items, all here. I've looked them over already, and with that being said, let's hop right into some battles and see how this team can do. Alright guys, so we found our opponent, Ismail, and he's rocking a really cool team: Charizard, Hypno, Grafaiai, Annihilate, Brute Bonnet, and the Grimmsnarl at the bottom there. So we're just gonna leave Palafin. We're gonna leave Palafin and get the 0 to hero form going. So let's hop right into it. Opponent's gonna lead the Charizard, and that's actually perfect for us in the Palafin. This is an easy, free flip turn for me, as not sure if my opponent wants to stay in here. I'd advise not to. So this is a choice band Palafin. We need to get those stats boosted and that hero form going, as yeah, does withdraw, goes into the Brute Bonnet. Good play. Grass type, no problem. I mean, flip turn is gonna 0 to hero my Palafin, so out we go. And what do I have to deal with the Brute Bonnet? Yo, we got can I even talk today? We have Choice Specs Mismagius. We also have a Life Orb Lycanroc. Orthworm Gym probably would just get spored. So I think it's down to Lycanroc and Mismagius. I'm gonna go with Choice Specs Dazzling Gleam Mismagius here and see what we can do. I'm gonna just try to hit this thing real hard, as I know all Paradox Pokemon are pretty powerful. So let's go right for the Dazzling Gleam and try to take this thing out. Oh, as this thing packs Sucker Punch. You know what? I totally forgot that the Brute Bonnet gets Sucker Punch. When I see that thing, I'm thinking like, oh, it's like an Amoonguss, you know? It's not real threatening, but turns out it is, as Sucker Punch just takes out the Mismagius. Now, it's unfortunate. Here I feel like we have a couple of choices. We have a 0 to hero Palafin who can come in and Drain Punch, Ice Punch. But I'm actually liking the Lycanroc here with the Life Orb Play Rough. So yeah, opponent caught us off guard with that one. Good play by him, as we're gonna try to catch him off guard now with a Life Orb Play Rough here. I'm not gonna terrestrialize just yet. I just want to see what he does. He does stay in, and yeah, we catch that Brute Bonnet off guard as well. So here we are catching each other off guard. Brute Bonnet goes down. I'll take that. As here our opponent decides to switch into the Annihilate, and I mean, he's already seen the Play Rough. I know Annihilate has super effective fighting damage. I could always, you know, switch into Clodsire or something to take a Drain Punch. But I actually think the best play here will be to terrestrialize Fairy, which would resist fighting moves, and go right for the Life Orb Play Rough. So here we go. We're gonna terrestrialize here. Seems like a very opportune time to do so, as Fairy Lycanroc, I really like the terrestrialization on this Pokemon. Yikes! As he will go for a Terra of his own. Okay, I mean, is he getting away from the fighting typing? No, he's going straight fighting to do a massive Drain Punch. That's just not gonna work, as we outplayed our opponent here again. As terrestrialized Play Rough, Life Orb comes through and annihilates the Annihilate. As yeah, we outplay our opponent there, and I'm the one who knocks. So down goes the Annihilate. And you love to see it, as in comes Grafaiai with the poison typing. I am a fairy, just in case I'm not gonna knock this thing out. I know I could probably attack. I mean, I expect a poison attack here, so let's go right out into the Orthworm Gym. Steel typing would prevent a poison move from being blasted my way, so yeah, there's the Gunk Shot. Surprise. Doesn't affect Gym, as this is an opportune time to get our Stealth Rocks up. Need those. Let's do that. What's the Grafai gonna go for here? Okay, he's packing the low kick coverage, fighting coverage. That's fine. I mean, ooh, Rocky Helmet value there. Stealth rocks are up. I guess he could easily just low kick again, right? Do I want to body press this thing? I mean, if we're just expecting a low kick, Clodsire is a good switch. Resists fighting moves. And I have super effective earthquake damage. So yeah, the Clodsire comes in pretty defensive. Resists poison and fighting is what he's shown. There's the low kick again. Stop it. That tickles. As Clodsire gets the leftover value. And I mean, does he have a switch into earthquake at all? Let's check. Well, he's got Charizard, but I wouldn't mind him bringing in that Charizard on rocks. I hope it's not heavy duty boots. Yeah, we're just gonna earthquake. If he wants to bring in Charizard, fair play to him. He does swap the Grafai. Is this Charizard? No, it's the Hypno. Okay, cool. We get an earthquake hit on this Hypno. And I guess Hypno is a good play. I mean, he is a psychic type, and Clodsire is weak to psychic. But big damage on the earthquake though, so that's value right there. We get leftover value again, as we are expecting a psychic move. I think Jim's a perfect switch here. Jim resists psychic moves, and if this thing happens to be physical, we have the Rocky Helmet. Yeah, this is a great play. He might go for like Hypnosis or something, but there's the Zen Headbutt. It is a physical Hypno. Not very effective, and there's the Rocky Helmet value again. Yo, this team is really good. I'm thinking about maybe I should Iron Press here, but or Iron Head, anyways. But I don't know if he wants to stay in. He is packing the Drain Punch coverage, so all types of fighting coverage on his team. As I went for the Iron Defense, thinking he might switch out there, but I guess he didn't. Yo, we're getting that Rocky Helmet value though, so I'm just gonna Iron Head now, as you know, he's shown that he wants to stay in. He goes for Foul Play, expecting me to switch. Not gonna do it. Rocky Helmet again. Iron Head comes through. That Hypno was so low, it had no shot there. Down goes the Hypno. Earthworm Jim claims himself a KO, as in comes a Charizard. Is it Boots? No, half damage to rocks, and that's exactly why I needed rocks there. So what are we expecting, a fire move? I mean, I guess I could switch into Clodsire. Lycanroc resists that, so does the Hercules, the Palafin, but you know what? Earthworm has done enough this battle. I'm just going to actually sack it off here. That way I don't have to take any unnecessary damage, as the Fire Blast comes through and burns the little worm into the ground, and that's alright. Earthworm Jim did his thing this battle, so we'll go right into Lycanroc, as we have Accelerock. We have Priority Rock move, which Charizard is 4 times weak to. And I mean, if he wants to switch this Charizard, that's fine with me. I got rocks up. Something's gonna take rocks and an Accelerock. Yep, priority always goes first. I don't think Charizard gets any priority. Yep, out goes the Charizard. I mean, that thing's just gonna die to rocks. So Grafai, how well is Grafai really taking a Accelerock? We'll see. Not well at all, as this Lycanroc Life Orb hits super hard, and now we got no reason not to just Accelerock again. Down goes Grafai. Yo, Terra Fairy Lycanroc. I like it a lot. As our opponent goes into Grimmsnarl here, he's down to Grimmsnarl and Charizard. So, I mean, both are weak to this Lycanroc here, as I have the Play Rough for the Grimmsnarl. Let's do that. Fairy Play Rough comes through. More than enough to take out that Grimmsnarl. As our opponent's down to the Charizard. It looks like Lycanroc has come through on this battle. And I don't think the Charizard survives the rocks here even. So that's the downside of using Charizard without boots, is once rocks are up, it's doing big damage. So down goes the Charizard. Real cool team. Thank you so much to my opponent. That was a real quick battle. We're gonna hop into another one, and I'll fast forward to our second battle of the day. All right, we found our opponent, A Baby. I wanted to say A Baby, like the Hurricane Chris song, if you guys know what I'm talking about. But anyways, it's A Baby. So yeah, we're just gonna come in with the Palafin here again. I mean, I'm really liking the whole Palafin lead, flip turn out, as Armarouge is the lead. And yo, I'm getting real lucky with these leads here. This is another fire type. Last time it was Charizard. This time we got Armarouge. There's no reason to not choice band flip turn here and get into our hero form. So that's exactly what we're gonna go for. Let's see what our opponent does. They actually just stay in. Okay, I mean, it does 3/4 of that thing's health. It is weak armor, so it gets the speed raise sharply. And would you look at this, it's weakness policy as well. So he's getting a +2 in special attack, and he has a +2 in speed. Now the problem with this Armarouge set is that yeah, I have Lycanroc. I have priority rock, super effective damage. So let's go into that. I'm not sure what he's gonna go for here. He could go for like an armor cannon, which we resist fire moves. So it's actually Will-O-Wisp. Okay, well, with Lycanroc being burned, I don't think we're going to terrestrialize Lycanroc this battle, but now this thing is -1 defense from the weak armor, so even though I'm burned, I already know Accelerock is more than enough. Yeah, the health bar quickly goes down. We get the critical hit. Yep, that's what we needed. That's what we always fish for as the Armarouge goes down. Now that thing could be a little scary with all the boosts and all the things that it got, but too much priority on my team. Okay, I mean, in comes Scizor, and you know, with a burned Lycanroc, all I don't want to allow is a Swords Dance. So I mean, I'm gonna taunt this thing. He can easily Bullet Punch here if he wants. Does he get greedy? He does. He does get greedy. I read that play. I mean, it was pretty obvious that I should switch, but the taunt comes through. Can't let that thing Swords Dance on me. As now we're gonna go into Earthworm Gym and get some value here out of the Rocky Helmet. I mean, I'm a steel type. What can Scizor really do to me now that he didn't get that Swords Dance up? He just Bullet Punches. Does very little. Okay, no Rocky Helmet damage. That thing might be like Covert Cloak. I'm thinking Covert Cloak would prevent Rocky Helmet damage. So it does end up switching into the Dondozo. This was a perfect opportunity for us to get our rocks up. So just huge value with Stealth Rocks. I mean, what is Dondozo even going to do to me? He can't Earthquake me. He can hit me, but I have Rocky Helmet. What do I Terra into? Ghost. Okay, I'm going to save the Terrestrialize for a different Pokemon. I'm just going to Iron Defense up here. I don't think this Dondozo can really do much to me. I mean, I'd hate to see like Substitute or something. Oh, it's Yawn. Alright, I mean, I'll take it. I didn't really want to switch out into a Yawn anyway, so I'm just going to Iron Defense up again. As yeah, he goes for Protect, but that's fine. I'll just go for a +4 and then go right to bed. So I'll be super tanky here, as he cannot Earthquake me. I mean, he could probably Liquidation, maybe, and Order Up. Just I resist Dragon moves, so I think Liquidation is probably, or maybe Wave Crash. I'm just gonna stay in, burn these sleep turns here, and see what the Dondozo goes for. It is Liquidation. I mean, it's not doing much with me at +4, and we're getting that Rocky Helmet value, so I'm just gonna leave the Earthworm in and see if we can wake up here. There's our second turn of sleep. Liquidation gets the critical hit on that one. Yeah, that wouldn't have done near as much as it did without a critical hit. It's a little unfortunate, but that's fine. I fish for those every battle too. I fish for big damage. So as we get another turn of sleep here, yikes. It's Liquidation again. Yeah, that's about how much it's supposed to do. He gets to the defense drop, so now yo, now we're at +3. So we'll just try to wake up here, go for the Body Press. We should be waking up on this turn if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so Earthworm Gym does wake up, gets the Body Press off at +3. Well, this thing might be unaware. Okay, what is this? Red card. Wow, the tech. That's actually really good tech. It's a cool item. Red card, it makes you switch out into something random. As outcomes Lycanroc. You know what? I'm actually alright with this, as liquidation comes through. That will knock out the Lycanroc, but with him being burned, that's not as big value for my opponent as it could have been. So yeah, we're just going to Mismagius here. I'm liking the Terrastrialize on Mismagius as well. So Lycanroc dropped out because of the burn on Terra options. As does he have a switch into Thunderbolt? There's no ground types on the opponent's side of the field. So there's no reason not to Terrastrialize Electric and go right for the Choice Specs Terra boosted Thunderbolt. We're going for it. As we get that light bulb over our head and we get an idea here. I have an idea. I'm just going to Thunderbolt my way through this team. How about that? Thunderbolt comes through from the Drama Queen. I mean, Dondozo was never going to survive that at that range. So let's see how our opponent responds to Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Goes into the Dragonite here, which it is neutral. It's a flying dragon type. So it's a neutral attack. Yeah, I'm just going to go right for the Choice Specs Thunderbolt. Yep. No extreme speed, which is good to see. Ooh, almost gets the KO on the Dragonite as he just Hurricanes. Maybe expecting a switch? Nah, I'm not switching here. Probably over predicted there. I'm just going right for the Thunderbolt again. We're locked in. There's the extreme speed. So he didn't want to extreme speed, maybe expecting what? The Earthworm. As a second Thunderbolt just absolutely takes out that Dragonite. And I'd say we're sitting in a good spot. We got Stealth Rocks up. We got Terrastrialize Electric, Thunderbolt, Choice Specs. What next? Cloyster. Maybe this thing is packing the Ice Shard. I mean, I have Palafin that could potentially switch in on an Ice Shard, but you know what? If he's got the Ice Shard, he's got it. I'm going right for the Thunderbolt. No Ice Shard. Oh, wow. Cloyster should not survive this and does not. Down goes the Cloyster. Bad play from my opponent there. Maybe he expected another switch again. Maybe, you know, thinking I'd switch out on an Ice Shard. Not gonna happen. You're not gonna Shell Smash. Mouse Hold. I just want big damage on this Population Bomb thing. Yeah, we're faster. Yo, this Terrastrialize Mismagius this game. 5-0. Takes big damage and goes for the play rough as Mismagius battle has come to an end, but not after blowing a huge hole in the opponent's team. So great job, Mismagius. As yeah, we're just going to Earthworm Gym here. I mean, I got the Rocky Helmet. If he wants to go for Population Bomb or something, not gonna work against Earthworm. So don't want anything else to get Population Bomb. We'll just Body Press. Yeah, there it is. Yo, Rocky Helmet value here. Yo, the Rocky Helmet Earthworm is actually a really good set. Body Press, Iron Defense, Stealth Rocks. I'm actually really liking this set, and I probably should have gone for the Iron Defense there. I honestly just quickly pressed Body Press, wanting to get damage, as our opponent's last Pokemon looks like it's the Scizor. And yeah, I am just gonna get damage. Bullet Punch. That's only doing 13 HP. We can survive like 4 of those. Okay, Body Press comes through, and look at the damage on that. I mean, does he have any other attacks for this? No, he's just gonna Bullet Punch, try to force his way through. That's just not gonna work, as a second Body Press comes through, knocks out the Scizor, and we end up taking another W with this team. Thank you so much to Chris LD Gaming for leaving this in my comments. Thank you guys again, as I will be uploading a lot more frequent battles now that I'm feeling a lot better. So hope you guys all had a wonderful Christmas and New Year, and yeah, we'll see you guys in the next one.